Tortellini is one of our superstars here at Sobella Aquarium at Kansas City Zoo Aquarium. Her story is really unique. She was actually found washed up on a beach in 2020. She was also a victim of a boat strike. And so that boat strike was a pretty significant injury to her shell or carapace. And when it healed, she actually healed with what's called a gas bubble disease, or sometimes referred to as bubble butt syndrome, which is those gases that have not been able to be expelled from within her body. And it gives her a positive buoyancy, which means that her rear end floats up. And so to be able to correct that, we have to be able to figure out how to position a specific amount of weights in a very specific point to be able to get her to even out.
She's limited in her ability to move naturally. Is when she wants to rest, she has to actually wedge herself like into a corner and kind of prop herself somewhere in order to stay down. So she isn't able to rest like a natural sea turtle.
I was already knowledgeable about Tortellini's situation with her buoyancy issue, and I saw an article on NPR, and it was about another sea turtle that had a harness, custom harness made to address his buoyancy issue. And I saw that and thought, we have all the capability to do that at KCNSC.
We needed a 3D scan of her shell just to get that. And it's not symmetric. It's not. We can just take tape measures and things and measure it out. So we were able to leverage some 3D scanners that Global Security Organization had, as well as, frankly enough, phone scanners now are really good. So we ended up using a 3D scanner from a phone.
Once we kind of did the initial assessment and we did the first scans, we kind of all sat in a room. Just kind of did a nice brainstorming session of what we kind of envisioned. We kind of had an idea of how we wanted the harness to look like, just general concepts. My role from there is kind of taking those concepts, kind of making the 3D model of what we were kind of envisioning on the whiteboard.
Yeah. We wanted to be able to have a design that could fit her now and also fit her into the future. So that took a lot of customization. The ability for your team to come out and then do a 3D scan of her shell made that customization a perfect fit. We knew it was going to be exactly what she needed because you had an exact copy of Tortellini in your shop to be able to build from.
We actually made the harness contour exactly to Tortellini's shell. So when we took a 3D scan of Tortellini's shell, that wasn't just so we could practice, that was to make sure that the harness fit as snugly as possible. So we came up with a 4-point design, kind of comes together with the strap in the middle.
For this notch, right?
Yep.
At first, I was very, very surprised just putting it on the model and getting to practice with that. The fact that I was able to put it on by myself in like under 30 seconds, I was like blown away by that already. And the fact that we put it on her in one try, she went in the water and was immediately successful is way beyond the expectations.
After seeing her on there and just how well it naturally fit her, and just watching her swim on there, it felt very accomplishing, very satisfying.
Overjoyed to see it like come to fruition, to see Tortellini swimming around better, being able to get under the water and even while we were there, take a nap on the bottom of the pool in a way that she's never been able to do before. So it's one of those things that makes you enjoy the job even more, is just being able to help out in these ways.
I was just so thrilled. Just to be able to perhaps improve her quality of life is really meaningful to me.
I think the only thing that we'll need to do is maybe make some adjustments in the position of it, and the fact that she has, relaxed into it and is not fighting it at all whatsoever. We could not be happier. We are over it.
That's great.
Thank you guys so much.
That is great.
I don't want to say that Tortellini's cute, but Tortellini's cute. There are a lot of technical challenges there, and I think this team pulled together a lot of good ideas to make that work right out of the gate.
This iteration with what you all brought us today has been nothing but positive. The fact that she swam calmly around the tank, she hasn't worked on an edge of rockwork to try and remove the harness, she's slept on the bottom of the tank just in the open, means that she is completely comfortable. She is not stressed in any way, shape, or form. It's not something that is bothering her in the immediate, which are all incredibly positive signs. We could not have hoped for anything better.
1, 2, 3,